Hi guys, I am back sharing these two journals that I promised. These are the farmhouse themed journals that I've been working on the last couple of months. I've really enjoyed using a kit called the Country Farm and the French Farmhouse out of my Etsy shop. So yeah, let's dive right in, shall we? This is probably one of my favourite journals I've ever made, actually. I really love the colours of it. So it's a vintage wildflower book, and I took inspiration from the book cover, really. I love the green colours. And I took the spine out to create my own spine because it only had quite a small spine, and I knew I wanted to make quite a big, chunky journal. So I just created my own spine there. This is some vintage fabrics and lace and things. And yeah, that's the cover. I really, really love the little image there of the flowers. So on the inside, I've used, obviously, majority of this is going to be the kit, the Country Farm kit. I love this image of all the vegetables. I'm not very green fingered, but I do try. But yeah, I turn that into sort of an up pocket and a little tea dyed paper, little ruffle that I made around it. There's just some ephemera that I slipped inside there. And then this is an original ledger piece. I've added quite a lot of trims in this journal as well, so it's quite a feminine version of like a farmy journal, I think. I just really love the colours of it. It's not your typical, your typical red sort of colours with the farm sort of, ginghams and all that thing. It's just a really fun sort of colour themed journal, I think. So up here, now the only reason I added this was, well, two reasons actually. The colour of the thread, so this is a French thread card, and also if you look closely, it's got little horseshoes on it. So I thought, well, that's got to go in this journal. So you can do anything you like with that, but I just thought it was really cute. So that just clips up there. Got some ephemera from the kit as well. Journal card. And then this was sort of a last minute addition. So my friend Nicola, who's the Paper Cameo, brought out a sampler's digital kit, and I absolutely loved it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I need to have that. That's amazing. And I love the colour of the blue as well. So yeah, this is one of Nicola's digitals. So I'll link her Etsy shop below and the kit that I used. So I've used it throughout both journals. But yeah, I really like that blue. And then this is just a scrap of from what's it called now? The Lazy Daisy kit. And I again just really love the blues throughout, the periwinkly type blues. This is a tag that I made quite early on in the at the beginning of making this journal. So I've collaged some of the images from the kit here, and then this is another designer that I love. Tracy, she's from the Paper House Whimsy. She's got these amazing images that are I forget what the name of the kit's called now, but She Has Flowers, I think it's called. She brought out a kit that was called She Has Wings, and I love that. And then she brought out a She Has Flowers. So there's all these really adorable children walking through meadows and things. So, of course, being the farm theme, I had to have that kit. And then I've just used a stamp here, again, just purely picked for the colours. I really love how that tag came out, and I've just added some vintage lace at the top. And then I've just backed it with some papers. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave a link below of all the digital artists that I used. I love to mix and match, and I think it's really important as a digital designer myself to show how everybody's kits can work together. You don't just have to use that one kit. You can really mix and match, and women should support each other. There's no competition. There's room for us all. So yeah, I happily use anybody's kits if it inspires me. I love to use it. I don't just use my own. So yeah, back to the journal. I've got a little image here that I've cut out the kit. I've just made it as a little tuck spot. So these are little receipts that are actually from the French Farmhouse kit, which I brought out. I think it was this sort of time last year. So I've gone back to that kit as well and used various pieces, and I've just attached that together with a little brad at the top. So yeah, obviously you can journal in these spaces. This is a vintage diary sort of paper, and it's got this really lovely light blue lines through it. I made a little paper tab there out of the kit. Some of the papers from the kit. So again, I've really gone with this turquoisey colour. I just love it. And here's this is a little cluster that I made, and I've just turned it into a little pocket. So this is again one of the She Has Flowers kit from Paper House Whimsy, and I've just collaged with some of the images from the kit, little ruffle and things. I've got some washi tape that just happens to be this perfect colour, so it's a nice little tuck spot there. And then on this side I've used some more ephemera. I think this one's from the previous kit as well, the French Farmhouse kit, and I've created a little pocket here. I've added some of the ephemera, so this is just like the sheep and the chickens. Lots of places to journal, and then I've created this little card here with the horse. I just think it was cute. Then on this side I've created a little side tuck here using one of the pictures from the kit, and she just looks like she's on a farm or something. She's got her little kitten. I thought she was really cute. I've used some of my French Greens digital kit throughout this as well, because obviously the colours. Here's a vintage doily. I just really love that one. Here's some more of the French Greens kit, and it's just a really nice ledger piece that you can obviously add to anything. And then in here, this is another one of the receipts from the French Farmhouse kit. So I think this is like a butcher's sort of receipt, judging by the images there. Just a really nice piece of ephemera, and I've printed like a foxing on the back of the ephemera to make it look quite real, which is from the Graphics Fairy, the foxing. And then you've got this really cute image of these two girls, and they've got rabbits and ducks and all sorts. So you can tell they're just, on the farm, having a great time together. And here's that image again of the vegetables. I just really love it. I toned it to obviously be within this kit, so it has got like a green tinge to it. And then I've got some more vintage yo-yos, or Suffolk Puffs as we call them in the UK. I've been using a lot of these lately. Can you tell I've got quite a few in my stash? But instead of just cutting it down to a smaller piece, I thought, actually, do you know what? It makes a really nice page, like a tab. So I just glued it all on. And then in this side, I've left quite a few blank pages for you to obviously add anything that you wanted to, but I've made a little tuck here at the bottom. This is just some tea-dyed blue paper, and I've added the little chicken image. And then in there is some original ephemera. It's just like a little sort of cash notebook type thing, which is English. It's got really pretty calligraphy on it. I don't know what it's about. 1868 though, it's very old. I just really like the pinstripe through it. It's like a rusty red colour, which there are hints of that in the kit, such as this background paper. And then there's a floral background paper in the kit as well. I've just made a cute little tag there. I really am gonna struggle parting with this journal. Here's one of the background papers from the kit as well, and it's just got these really pretty branches on it, like olive trees or something. And then on this side, I've created my own little wax seal. Again, I've got some wax that's just the perfect colour for this journal, and I just put some gold gilding wax on the top. And then this is just a piece of original ephemera, like a ledger, and I've turned it into like a little sort of side top envelope thing. So I've just collaged on the front there, again, images from the kit. This is some tracing paper that has haberdashery designs on it, which was gifted to me by the lovely Angie. Hi Angie, if you're watching. These are my French labels. I just picked out obviously the colours, and the bee I thought was perfect for this journal. So yeah, I just created a little side tuck there, and in the back is a piece of ephemera from the French Farmhouse kit, and it's just like an advertisement type of thing. So a nice little journal spot there. And then here's the other side of that French greens, one of the invoices from the kit, and the other half of that lovely doily. And then on this side is some more of the digital kit. It's just got this really lovely little decorative edge to it. On this side, I've used the sunflower image from the kit, and I found this washi tape in my stash, and I thought it was actually quite sort of farmhousey, summery, and it's just got these little yellow flowers through it. So I just used that to create a flip, so you can do some journaling under there. Again with my little French labels, just collaging really. Then on this side, I made a little book page pocket, so that's just been folded. And then I've done a little bit of collaging, a little bit of my stamping, and then just some scraps from the kit. And then in here, this is from Luna Razu. I'll link her below. She's got these really lovely button cards, and I just thought it was the perfect colour for this journal, really. And I like the fact that it says Ottilie, because there's quite a few children in this journal, so I quite like that. Yeah, I just made it into like, it kind of reminds me of like a clothes label that you would buy. And then on this side, I've fussy cut one of the sunflower images from the kit, and I've just glued it on two sides to create a little tuck. And then this is one of my French envelope front digitals, and I've just tried to make it look more legit by adding a real postage stamp. So obviously I picked out a green one, and I've just folded it over, because sometimes they do that actually. So yeah, nice little journal spot there, and that just tucks underneath. Then on this side, I thought this was the perfect image to add the blue watering can. This is a freebie from my Ko-Fi shop, which was a collaboration between myself and Ali, my friend Ali, who's Cozy Dot vintage. These are all her photographs that she allowed me to turn into Polaroids as a free printable. So please check out my Ko-Fi for that. Yeah, I just picked that for the colours really. I just thought it went really well in there. So again, there is a lot of space in this journal. Trying to be good at doing that. So on this side, another image from the kit. So you got these two girls playing with the bunny rabbits again. I used to absolutely love bunny rabbits when I was a kid. And then this is just from, I think it was from this actual original book itself, The Wildflowers. So I just picked out the daisies because I thought that was quite a generic sort of flower to put in the farm, in the meadow. This is from the Garden Memories kit. So it's an envelope that's got hydrangeas, like as a ghostly sort of image in the background of this wage packet. And I've left that empty, so you can add anything you wanted to in there. But I just thought it went really well with the journal. There's more of that vintage ledger that I've got. And I've just got that paper clip to the top. Oh, and then that fell off. Here's another piece of ephemera from the kit. So you've got the lovely peas. I just really love that image, and I just created it onto like a postcard. Nice little journal spot there. And on this side is a backing paper from the kit, and it's got this lovely image of a rooster. Is it a rooster? I don't know. Really love that illustration. You see it. So these are like faded enough that you could still like journal on top of them if you wanted to. Then here's another one of my favourite tags. So this one uses the boy image that's in the meadow, which is from the kit, and then I've collaged various elements from the kit, just sort of dotted around. I love the cow image, and yeah, it's just another tag. And then on this side, this is a French book paper that I've turned into a pocket, and there's some more ephemera from the kit, and I've just again added a real stamp on here. This probably wouldn't have even had a stamp on it, to be fair, but I just thought it added more interest and I like the colour. But another little journal spot there. Here's another postcard from the kit. This time it's got apples on it. I thought maybe there's an apple orchard on the farm. And I made a little tab at the side there. Then on this side is a little tea-dyed paper pocket. And I've added this little quote in here. Oh, I forget the name of the lady. I'll have to list it below for you, but she's got a kit which has all these lovely little quotes in it, so I thought that went really well with this kit. And then on this side, this is some of my own hand-dyed lace, so I've got a lovely green colour there. I just use the Ritz colour, like fabric colour brand, and I don't tend to use it straight from the bottle. I kind of mix and match things, so I can't exactly say, yeah, this is that colour that I've used. I will mix whatever, you know, I want together to try and create the colour that I'm looking for. So yeah, I really was pleased with how that came out. Another image from the kit. I just love this background paper with the flowers on it. And then you've got more ephemera from the kit. So the sunflowers this time. Just little journal cards, really. Just love the sunflowers. And then on this side, I've got the other bird that's in the kit. And in the background is Nicola's sampler kit that I showed you earlier. Here's some of my snippets from, which one is it now? There's a kit that's got some snippets with some lovely little words in it, so I've just used it from that. That just sits on there, and then this is another one of Luna Arazu's button cards, and I've added my own little vintage buttons here. Again, chosen this because the colours just work beautifully with this. Here's a piece of French ephemera. I just love the fact that they write horizontal and turn it the other way, and yeah, just try to get as much as they could as possible on there. Now there's this little crown on there as well, which is quite cool. And then this is just a vintage glassine bag that I thought you could add anything you wanted to in there. Lots of storage in this journal. Here's a vintage diary page, 1915. And then on this side I've made a little tuck with some vintage lace, and then just put in some vintage ephemera that happens to be perfect colour, of course. And I love the typed font on this as well. So something to play with there, and then this is just a image from the kit, and I've just done some more collaging with some embossed paper and some more of the French label, and then this is the tracing paper, the haberdashery tracing paper that Angie sent me. So I just had that sort of clipped together. Then on this page is more of the kit. So this is sort of the ledger side. I love the detailing of this sort of, it's not gingham, but it kind of gives that effect of it. And I've got the lovely little cow image there again. And then there's a vintage receipt invoice that's quite a long piece, and I've just chopped it down to create a little pocket at the top here. And I've put some more of the ephemera invoices in there. And then this is a freebie out of my Ko-Fi shop, which is the rusty paper clips that I like images that I created. So that's a freebie if you are interested. So on the next page, again, left lots of space to journal yourself. I added this really pretty trim that I got in my stash. I've never seen like a trim like that before. It's quite unusual. It's the other side of that diary paper. This is like a really pale sort of minty green colour. And then here I've just used an mail envelope and just obviously decorated it with the window. I just love like the collaging of the various images from the kit. And then here's another image from the kit. I'm going to call her Aunt May. She just looks like an aunt. And she's just chilling on a rocking chair. I just love that. So yeah, she pops in there. Again, more of the papers from the kit. So great place to write, journal. I love this bunny rabbit here. Then on this side is another tag that I made. I love this vintage lace. And then is another image of this boy feeding the chickens and ducks and things. And then another one of these little quote cards, which I'll list below. I forget the name of the lady that sells them now. It is up to you to see the beauty of everyday things. I just thought that was really sweet. And some more papers. Book page. Then in here I've added another wage envelope. Now this is the kit that has just the envelopes in it, and they're all different shades. So I've picked out the sort of turquoisey colour. And yep, lovely little spot to put maybe some seeds in it or something. And then here's another journal card that I made, and I've just sort of collaged and made a little tuck in the bottom, in the back of the thing with put some extra writing space there. I just love these colours together though. I just think they're so pretty. And then I've used a piece of a doily and I've created a little side tuck. Just love the pattern on there. And then in here, here's another one of Tracy's images from Art House Whimsy. So this is another girl picking flowers. I've just done some collaging. And this is just a little tea-dyed paper notebook that you can take on your travels if you wanted to. Lots of space to journal. And then here's the opposite side with some more chickens. And this side, some ephemera from the kit. Love the chicken. This is some more of that ledger that I've got from 1874. You probably see this ledger used in lots of my journals because it's a massive book that I've got. But I just love the calligraphy. And then another trim that's got the teal throughout it, and I've just created a little side tuck there. And then here's a piece of ephemera from the kit that again I've colour coordinated, and I've just added some vintage lace there. And then we've got a bunny image, which I love, and there's that washi tape as well. And I've created this into like a little booklet that you could add anything in there. And then on this side, another image of the children. This one's just one girl on her own playing with the bunnies. I love the little bow in her hair. So cute. And I've just sort of aged it to make it look like it's an authentic piece. And then one of my older digital kits is a vocabulary card kit. So I picked out the bunny rabbit to go with this one. So French vocabulary, I should say. And then on this side is another photograph from the kit. So it's this child that has like an outdoor playpen by the looks of it. And there's these sunflowers growing. And he's pinched one. I love it. It's so cute. And then on this side, this is the other half of that pocket that I made right at the beginning. There's some original French ephemera here. I love the holes that are put through it. It actually does say Paris up there as well. So a great little opportunity to journal. Some more of the papers. And then you've got this photograph here of this lady outside with her son, I believe. Just obviously in the garden, making memories. Just love it. Let's speed up as we've got another journal to go through, haven't we? And then on this side, this is one of the ephemera pieces from the other kit, the French Farmhouse kit. And obviously I've picked this because of the wheat that's growing. Or no, it is wheat. And then there's this image here of the children playing. It looks like a farmhouse kind of environment. The siblings pulling each other in the little cart, which is really cute. And that's just a little side tuck. This is more of the French greeny colours, I believe, kit. And then I love this doily. It's like a starfish kind of shape. So I put that in between. Some lovely flowers. And there's another image. And this lady's looks like she's braiding her daughter's hair. And you got this little chap here. Don't know what he's doing, but I just thought it was really sweet. And then this is just an image from the kit, the backing paper, and I've created a little tuck there as well using one of the ephemera pieces. So yeah, lots of space. There's the other half of the doily. Then on this side, this is a paper from the French Farmhouse kit as well. I've made a lovely little tuck spot. And on this side, I've added some more of the papers from the book itself, the wildflowers, the wild parsnip, cow parsnip. I just thought that was nice to add. Yeah, and then another up tuck of the chickens, and then a little journal space, another postcard, and obviously you just picked that because of the colour. And then on the very last page we have this. There's another version of. There's two versions of this same sort of photograph. So this is the other one, and I love how it's got some writing at the bottom there as well. But yeah, he's sort of stood there in a meadow or something. And then there's also this image here of the donkey, this little boy, I thought was really cute. So yeah, that is the first journal. And then I've made sort of a more rustic-y version, if you will. So this was actually like a journal that I'd basically put together with random pages in it, but never used it. And you might have seen in my previous videos, I've created these journals which have these cardboard music covers to it. So there's one on the front and one on the back. So I created this quite a while ago, and now I've turned it into the farm journal. So I've added a little cluster here of images and the labels and things. This is the original tape that was on the music sheet cards as well. So this one's small, but it has a lot of pages in it. So you can see there's lots of opportunity to add anything in here. And I just love the different sort of the landscape form for this as well. So this is just all what I'd had done originally. So I created some pockets and I put some ephemera in there. So there's some more of the cards of the quotes, which I'll leave a link below. There's a little pocket here, and then this is a snippet of one of the sampler images that Nicola brought out. So I made a little card, the little tag, sorry. And then in here is just a load of French labels that I've cut out for you, so you can add more decoration if you wanted to. And then, so this was printed on vellum. So all the carcass, if you will, was quite plain, and it's just obviously been sat around not doing anything. So I've now turned it into this journal. So here's a smaller version of that tag from the kit. I've added some ephemera of the chickens. And then on this side is that receipt. I'm going to go through quite fast because it's similar stuff, but obviously it's in a different format. The bird image. A lot of these I've shrunk down, obviously, to fit this size journal as well. And then on this side, some more of my dyed lace in that lovely greeny colour. This side I've got another envelope that I made, and it's a tuck behind it, so you've got the little girls again. And then in here I've just created a little journal card. In here I've got some more ephemera, so the chickens and some invoices, again with the lovely papers, the French labels. Here's that photograph a little bit smaller on some ephemera that you could use. Some more paper from the kit. I really love this paper. It's a really sweet pattern. Another image from the kit. This is the freebie on my Ko-Fi with the rusty paper clips that I did. You can see that. So yeah, there is obviously a lot of duplicate stuff in this, but it's in a different format. This is actually some stickers that I got recently, which were like wildflowers. So I've never used stickers in my journals before, but I really like those. And it just sort of adds something to the page. And then here's some more of my dyed lace, and I've just made a little cluster really there. This is a little flip up space. I love the sunflowers. And then here's another little pocket. So the sunflower, it's like a hand-drawn image. And then a little collage tag that I made with the wheat. I just loved collage tags, to be honest. This is a little scrappy piece of ephemera and writing papers to use, and then there's just this tiny little piece of lace on the top. This is a postcard from the first kit that I created, the French Farmhouse, and I've just made it smaller and made it into a little tuck. These are from I think it's the Floral Tea digital kit. They're just some ephemera, and I picked them out because of the colours, obviously. So they just tuck in there. There's the image of that little boy again in the meadow. This can be taken out and replaced, or you can write behind it. Here's another little envelope that I made, and I've added some French ephemera in here, some little tickets. And then this is a vocabulary card that says rest in, I think it's French, I'm not sure. Yeah, just some fun little ephemera in there, really. Then this is from the Floral Tea. It's another journal card that you can obviously write on, and then you can do some writing underneath. Some more of the pictures and journal cards. There's that lovely image again of the bird. Nice little journal spot. Here's one of the pre-made tags that's in the kit from Nicola from the Paper Cameo. This is out of the honeybee kit of mine. So a little journal card there. Another one of the wildflower stickers that I've added. Here's another one of the She Has Flowers kit from Tracy from Art House Whimsy. Then on this side I added another page of Nicola's sampler images. This has got like the sort of the rusty red colours, which I really liked. And then added some lace on top of there. And then you've got a journal card there with the horse. A little postcard that I made. This is a little tuck spot which has got some original French ephemera in here. It's a very old piece of that rag paper. It doesn't have a date, but just looking at the paper itself, I think it's very old. I'll put that in there. I said this has got so many pages to it, so I'm just going to go through quite quickly. Little journal card. Tab. Another wildflower sticker. Made a little tuck spot here, or pocket, with the chickens. Little carrot image. This is from the Lazy Daisies kit. It's just one of the pages, and I printed it 2 to a page, so it was sort of A5 in size. It's a nice little area to collage. Just filled this with ephemera. There's so much space in here that you can add. Here's another one of Nicola's pages. I really love the muted colours in that one. This is actually out of my collection part 5, I believe. And it's this lady at her sort of shop front. I'm not sure what the shop is, but I just thought this might be the local sort of lady in the town or something that they go and get their food from, maybe. I don't know. I just thought it was really sweet of this lady. So yeah, that's an original that I own in my collection, hence the name My Collection. And some more ephemera. And that's the other side of that vellum. So yeah, this is 2 signatures, so they are very thick. And it allows you to have a lot more room, like to grow this journal if you'd like to. Image from the kit. I just love the blue. A little cluster of lace and old buttons. I think that's Ruby and Pearl, that blue invoice. Another little collage tag that I made of the girl with the kitten on some old book paper. More collaging, the cow image. And the children again with all the animals. There's one of the sheets from the kit, and I've just turned it into extra space to journal, so that just folds back up. Here's the image of the boy stealing the sunflower. Vintage ledger, another one of Nicola's samplers. Just love that blue. Here's that postcard that I showed you in the last journal, but I've turned it into a pocket. And this is some ephemera from the French Farmhouse kit, and it's like a certificate for agriculture or something, which is quite cool. I love the red stripe that goes through it. And some more vellum that I've coffee dyed. There's a little tuck here with some more of my French labels. There's the boy feeding his chickens. There's the rabbit again, with some collaging and some lace. Here's another page from the kit, and I've just shrunk it down to create a piece of ephemera to write on the back. Just the chickens. More ephemera. So it's another invoice. Some places to journal. Then on this side is one of the stickers again, and I've just put it on top of one of my labels. Just helps embellish a page, really. This is one of the pre-made envelopes out of Nicola's kits, so I've just cut that out and put it together. Made a little pocket, a little bird, and the apples. And then I thought that, oh yeah, I think I left that open so you can make a tuck. You can pop something in there if you wanted to. Another one of, well, 2 of the flowers. I really like that one. And then I added an authentic French stamp on the top, just for a little bit more interest. Another sticker. In here's a little pocket with a journal card. And then another one of Nicola's tags with the sampler. I think some of this ephemera is from Ruby and Pearl from one of her garden, one of her sort of very early digital kits. It's one of my favourites. And then this is a French Bible page. I just love the decorative illustration, and obviously it's got a bit of blue to it, so that went in. Another little collage postcard. Again, I put an authentic stamp on there just to give it a little bit more interest. Here's one of my shipping tags that you fold over, so you got the front and the back. And then on the French vocabulary cards, I picked out the strawberry to go with the strawberry. And there's that rooster. And here's another little flip-up journal space, and that's the image with the guy with the donkey, and it's just been sort of shrunk down. Oh, and here's Aunt May again. I tried to create like a faux sort of cabinet card by adding a border around the edge, and you can journal on the back. And then up here, I've just tucked together the butcher's invoice, which I think that's what it is. And I've just clipped a miniature version of the boy in the fields there. That just clips onto the vellum paper. And this is one of my cabinet card backs. I've just created a tag there. Oh, here's a miniature book. That's just got some paper in it and book paper. So I've shrunk down the image. And then this is actually off one of Nicola's samplers. So a lot of the samplers will have like the person's name that's stitched it. So I thought maybe this is Elizabeth, 1838. So I thought that was quite sweet. So yeah, nice little space to do some extra writing. And then these are papers from the original book, the Wildflower book that I used for the other journal. There's some forget-me-nots, which I love. And yeah, so that is the two journals. So I really hope you like what I've shared today. When this goes live, they'll be listed in my Etsy shop. And I'm really going to be sad to see them go, because I really love how they turned out. But I'm not a very good salesperson if I hold on to everything that I've made. So yeah, I hope I hope they both get a lovely new home. And yeah, I've started a few more journals already, so totally different to this. So watch this space. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.